from everyone at Speedway Australia, what an amazing effort this has been and what an amazing journey. I just want to go through some of the stats.
Sprint car race or what, man? Holy shit!
You know what? The first one was as good as this back in 2008, and how good is this one right now?
Well, guys, we're here. The last ever All Stars final night here in Mildura. Should be a great place for it. Great track. Yeah, should be good. Let's get in there and see what's happening. I think on Facebook's true.
Yeah.
How you going?
Forgot about that.
How you going?
Thank you.
Ben and Nicole.
The media, was it?
Yeah. Probably the one thing that's not really, I don't know if it comes up on the camera very well or not, but the banking that is here is like intense, eh? Like, it's got heaps of banking in it, and don't know, I'll see once it gets into the computer whether or not it's got, yeah, it actually comes up on the camera, but yeah, it's got heaps of banking, and obviously Plugger's out there working it now. Not too bad weather-wise here today. It's only 34, I think, so last couple of times we've been up here, it's been like 44, 45, so should be a good night. Track looks good already. Kiki, you got the 360 in here to send off the All-Stars?
Yes, no, we did put the 360 back in for Mandy's last meeting, or last All-Star meeting, so.
You started in 360, so it's pretty close to your heart, this series?
Yeah, no, we started back in 2011. We ended up buying the 360, brand new back then. Then we decided to go to the All-Stars and end up running second in our first year of doing the All-Stars.
So you obviously come here to Mildura for the weekend, 2-night show. You obviously got a day off in between.
Yeah, no, we've got 2 nights. We'll head home tonight. At least it's not too far for us to head home, so we'll head home tonight and be with the kids and everything like that. So
come back Sunday ready, roaring to go?
Yeah, no, we'll be ready, roaring to go again.
Easy done. Cheers, man.
Too easy.
I want to thank everyone for coming for our last Easter Trail. We got 30 cars, so that's incredible. We're really proud of what we've got, and having a big car count like this, it's a great way to send the series off. I normally do little funny giveaways for this round, but quite frankly, guys, I couldn't think of funnies. I was a bit... So I've got some little thank yous anyway. I just couldn't think of anything funny apart from, I promised Dan Scott I was going to get him a mask, because he was due for one, but he knows what we're talking about. And there was someone else who I was going to give something funny to, but anyway, we've got some giveaways, so...
Ricky Mayolo.
That's it. Oh, you want that? I'm already into the next
60 winged car in Mildura this weekend.
Yeah, a taxi cab, I guess you could call it. The McClure Racing VA9. Yeah, it's good to be back. I was a bit on the fence whether to do this or not. Just got a bit going on with America and all that, with the non-wing 410 stuff. But you know, when I found out it was Mandy's last race, I had to make it happen. So yeah, that brings us to here.
You said before you're actually a fan of Mildura before the track upgrades and everything.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was sketchy, narrow, banked, black mud. Yeah, I wish they still had the black mud on it, because it used to build a cushion about this tall. So anyway, it's what we have at the moment. Hopefully one day they'll put black mud on the current configuration, but it's still awesome regardless.
So how many times have you been here since the configuration?
Probably, I think, so I've been in all 3 classes I raced. So I've ran, I think, the wingless twice here. I've ran sprint cars 4 times and the dirt mod once. So I don't know, just probably between 6 and 10, I guess. I lost count. But yeah, that's pretty much about the time. It's sort of been a bit the same, bit different every time, but they're always trying to improve. This is my second one under the new lights. So last time I ran here, the Easter and the sprint cars, it was a bit, I didn't really like running the bottom because it was so dark. I'd rather just bang the boards down the fence where it was really light. So that was what I did, and it worked. And yeah, unfortunately got crashed out, but yeah, keen to give it another go.
He's done. Cheers, man.
No worries.
Corey, up here for Mandy's last night.
Yep.
You're pretty loyal to the 360s?
Yeah, definitely. We obviously started off in the 360 and we've done the series for 4 years, I reckon, straight. So
sad to see it go, but we're having a crack in the 410 this year, so we missed this year in the All Stars, but we're definitely keen to come back and do the last one.
So when was the last time you raced here with the wing on?
That's the 410 show in Mildura. That was here a month or so ago. Yeah.
So you're acquainted with the new track layout and everything like that?
Yeah. I think I always seem to do well eventually around here. Obviously, start of the night I'm always pretty average, but yeah, I love Mildura. I love getting around no matter what it's in, so we always do alright. Yeah.
Especially with the new lights and everything like that, eh?
Yeah, that makes a big difference too. You don't realise until you get out there, but yeah, everything's much better.
He's done alright, we'll let you get out there.
Yeah,
Geordie back in the 360s tonight for All Stars final show.
Yeah, no, it should be pretty good. Bit of fun.
You been? When was the last time you were here in Mildura?
About 2 years ago. Same event, so the Easter Trail thing that they were doing, and yeah, last time we were here was a really good night. Track's usually really racy, and yeah, it should be good. The weather's pretty nice. It's 27, a little warm for me, but that's okay. So it should be good.
Your sort of name really broke out in the 360 ranks, didn't it?
Yeah, we obviously had our first success, first feature win at the 360 big title, and then yeah, multiple podiums with the All Star series and all that. So yeah, we've always done a really good job with the 360. I just I don't know, it's just sort of a bit more cruisy, and I find that the cars seem to react sort of naturally a bit more. So setup's probably not as high of a priority. So yeah, no, I've been pretty good in the 360. It's pretty good.
So what are you looking for tonight? You know where you're going to head setup wise, or?
A little bit. We'll just sort of go out with a baseline that we've sort of run before. This is a different chassis. This is our, funny enough, our old car that we were running, the family owned car. So it's a little different than what I've been running this season. So we're just sort of going to run a baseline that we used to run with this and just go from there.
He's going all right. Cheers, Tom.
Thank you.
That's hot laps time trial's done. Ben Morris clocked the charts with a 12.7. And yeah, that's the last time the All Stars will push off for hot laps.
seen in the past it widens out pretty quickly, but it looks like it's still stuck to the bottom.
Yeah, it's definitely heavy. It's looking good. I mean, at least the boys don't have to touch the track, and if they just let it go. Sorry. These sedans are going to keep it pretty fresh. I'd like it to widen up a bit. We just need to get the car just a little bit nicer. I know Dad tightened it up because he seen it going slick out of two, but it was definitely tight everywhere else. So it was a handful. I knew Steve was going to race me pretty hard, but yeah, just sort of had to shut one eye and throw the balls over the shoulder and just send it around the top there. And yeah, now I got the win on that one. Just run this second heat. Hopefully the track's a lot wider and we can yeah, try and make forward some spots and make up some points, and hopefully we've got enough to finish off this season.
Congratulations on getting married as well. She's been a long time suffering your lovely partner. Congratulations. This series, mate, has been a big part of your family's life for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about it more, but big shout out to Mandy. I mean, she was at my wedding, her and Freddie, so they're definitely close family-wise, and it's definitely a sad moment to see it go. I definitely plan to stick around and do a few more contracted series with Mandy, but everything has to come to an end, and I'm just glad that I hopefully can finish up on top.
Good job, mate.
So, good old T.I. Bill gave me a bunch of colouring in books to give out to the kids tonight, so let's go do it.
What is it? I got that. Thank you. And that one?
Easy, man.
Yes, please. Hi. What do you say? Say thank you. Thank you.
No worries. No one to stone them? All of them? You want colouring in book? You on? You want pencils?
What do you say? Hey. Use your manners. Manners. Go. Thank you. How are you going to go, Jack?
Pluggo track crew out of here. Mate, track's looking absolutely Mickey Mouse at the moment.
No, it's holding up pretty well. Slicking it off a little bit in the back straight, but yeah, Stocky's brought that back in, which is good. Yeah, just got to get the sprint cars to move up a bit, and yeah, track will be mint for the rest of the night.
You really pride yourself on this prep here, don't you?
I try to. It's like I said last time, I just sell oil filters and work at Repco, but yeah, this is a little bit of a passion that I enjoy, and yeah, when you get it right, it's really good. So,
I seen last time the track took rubber, unfortunately. The look on your face, you sort of took the heart.
I was gutted. Like it was only a little section that took it, but yeah, all it needs is that little section, and yeah, it buggers it for the night. But it was like late in the race, so can't do much about that, unfortunately.
So what's the plan here? Are you going to leave it for the rest of the night?
No, we'll pretty much just work the straights where it's slickened off a bit, give it a bit of a scratch and a light spray through the corners, and that we'll leave that, let that go off hopefully, and yeah, hopefully widen right out.
Engine's held strong, good drive.
Yeah, I honestly can't thank my dad enough. He's spent every night this week up until 2 o'clock in the morning putting this engine together, and it's just a credit to him and his dedication, and my mum and my girlfriend and my sister. And I also can't thank Andy from CCPH enough for lending me this car tonight. It's an absolute rocket ship, and I just can't thank everyone, especially Andrew from Mainline Dynalog Dynamometers. He's a massive part of our outfit, and I'm glad to see him here tonight for Mandy's last one, and just hopefully we can put it on top step tonight for Mandy.
What about this series, mate? You've grown up inside it with your dad being a former victor of a few feature races, and now you kicked him out of the seat and you've just been going gangbusters ever since.
Yeah, this series has been our life for my whole life anyway, and Mandy and Freddie just put an absolute, and all the rest of the crew put an absolute great show on, and I'm going to be fairly sad tonight when it's all over.
Good job, mate. Come on, folks, mate.
Mate, that's the most comfortable I've seen you in the car.
Yeah, it felt pretty good until that last lap, but no, it was good. Felt really good. Felt I was on rails. So
When you're ripping a lap like that, do you think to yourself like, damn, like that was good?
yeah, it did feel pretty good. So obviously a few yellows slowed off a bit, but yeah, just felt like I was on rails. So a bit more relaxed too because it's a bit slower and going around. It was still fast, but it felt smooth. So
You're not out of breath or anything like that? So
I'm a little bit tired, but we had a few yellows there, so I can catch my breath a bit there. So yeah.
So you're going to go with that setup for the A main, you think? Or?
I think the truck's starting to go away a little bit, so see what Lizzie says and go from there.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Appreciate it.
We've got to make 2 Mandy, so over to you, Dave.
Thank you very much. Mandy Searle, from everyone at Speedway Australia, what an amazing effort this has been and what an amazing journey. I just want to go through some of the stats that some of your team have given me. 17 years, it's a long time, especially with Freddie. 140 races completed, 17 racetracks raced at, 48 different feature winners, 13 different series champions, 43 different sponsors along the way, and 271 drivers, and 20 of those have been Americans to date. So from everyone at Speedway Australia, we just want to say thank you so much for 17 years and a wonderful series, and we wish you all the best in the future.
Thanks very much, Darren. Yeah, just speechless really. I had a couple of tears earlier on tonight when I first drove up in the truck and I opened the door and I started crying before I got out. So it's been an amazing journey. The whole 40 years I've been doing this for is amazing. The All-Stars just, yeah, there's no words that I can really describe. It's just a family and we all look after each other. And I've watched kids that when we first started, they were, like 4 or 5 and now they're racing with us and their teams, the parents are still involved. So, we've got guys, 10 or 12 guys that raced in our first ever season still racing with us today. So to me, that's just really heartwarming. It's just so special to do that instead of just seeing them come and go. And what a way to finish on a high.
What a racetrack.
What a racetrack. I mean, we've been here, I think it's 37 times or something or other. We've been here more than any other racetrack.
Yeah.
We've travelled at, and Mildura are always brilliant to work with. We love coming here. We've torn the fence down numerous times. We've had set fire to the racetrack. We've had everything here. It's a credit to what they've done to the facility, but they've still got their heart in the right place and they've still got all their workers and they're just the core of, we just say 360 home. So
beautiful.
It's sad and I'll just be the who's your child girl from now on. Thank you.
No worries at all, man. So I'd just like to present you with a little plaque from Speedway Australia for 17 sensational years of running the All-Stars. Congratulations.
Thanks, Aaron. Thank you.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, please make plenty of noise.
Oh, yeah? Do it.
Thank you.
Todd, bit of a bittersweet moment here, starting the last feature ever for the All-Stars.
Yeah, it is a bit, it doesn't really feel too surreal at the moment because it's all sort of been, all I've done all our life and sort of become a part of it, and it doesn't really feel real at its ending, but yeah, it's sad.
So you were saying before you got your last feature in here from 12 and you're starting out of 10, so...
Yeah, so fingers crossed we can do the same thing. The track's pretty racy out there now. Hopefully the top can stay about it and we can chase Rusty down. I'm sure he's going to be up front.
Rusty starting off pole for the very last All-Stars.
Yeah.
Bit of a bittersweet moment.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be sad. I mean, everyone keeps saying it's the last, so we're going to run All-Stars on Sunday, so... But yeah, last of the series, so it's going to be a sad moment. I think Mandy's the most emotional, but just hopefully, I really hope. I think we've got a series in the bag now, but I just really hope that we get this win. I know we're starting off pole, but anything can happen, and yeah, if we can get this win, that'll just be the cherry on top. And keen to do some more donuts, and yeah, these ones will be for Mandy, so I'll go large, but. Yeah, just need to get that checker flag first.
Final time ever, All Stars, 360s. Let's go.
You know what? The first one was as good as this back in 2008, and how good is this one right now?
Dude, this is insane. This is sprint car racing, isn't it?
Yep, and it's tribute to the track, what they've done here over the years, and just so good to watch the next generation guys just knocking this out of the park. So cool.
Cheers, Oz. Legend.
It's all right.
Let it rip, man.
Come on, Alex. As he climbs to the car, may I please present to you for the final time your A-Main victor, Steve Caruso. How cool is that? So he's third. Thank you. Thank you once again to everyone involved. Quick word with the old picture of Victor. Steve, that was a bonsai move coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, definitely. I think sort of the pace was pretty fast early. It was sort of hanging in there, and Mark got me and Rusty got away. But I felt like I had a good car. It was pretty stable, but I started to move down. I saw Rusty and Mark was middle. I thought if I could get 1 and 2 to sort of stick, and then get a bit closer with the lap traffic, and then it just sort of came along. Found the bottom at the right time. It was probably the best time not to be leading, but yeah, then after that, mate, it was just, I don't know, was looking for rearview mirrors, thinking where they're coming from. The restart felt like we rolled around for a long time, but no, there's, yeah, credit to the track crew and everyone. Obviously with the weather, it's hot, that, but man, it was racy. You could go top, bottom, and you had to be smart. It wasn't just, you know, flat out around the top or through the middle. You had to like pick your race. So, you know, I feel like, you know, we've been knocking on the door. We sort of led the state title a few weeks ago, the 360s, and sort of got beat. So we're just happy to put a meeting together, and thanks to this great crowd and everyone that came out. Hopefully we'll see you all again Sunday night.
What about this series, mate? I know your brother's won the series 3 times. Your dad, Leo, he's done a truckload of work behind the scenes. And really, it's great to see the Caruso name finish up on the top.
Yeah, I know. I think I said after the first heat when Phil Lott got me the first heat, I said, oh, that was for the All Stars, because he probably deserved to be up here and talking, because he put a lot in. And same with Mark and Rusty and Rusty's old man Darren. You know, they were here from the start. So for me, unfortunately, I've only picked and choose and came and stole a bit of their glory tonight. But you know, credit to Mandy and everyone who's supported, you know, 360 race and this All Star Series. You know, it is probably, apart from World Series, this, you know, there's been no World Series, so this is, you know, the National Series, and you know, she does a hell of a job, and she deserves all the credit in the world.
Good job, mate. Well done.
No worries, thank you very much, and for us Sunday we'll do it again.
There you go, folks. Make plenty of noise for him.
Steve, we're going to get a photo. Okay, yeah. The 3 of us, last round.
last winner of the All Stars. Good.
Do you want Leo here?
No, that's all right.
We hope everybody involved with the main line,
Good job. Good job. What do they want? Be a bunch of new stuff. Leo said you probably know stuff.
Hey,
going out with
everybody's going now. You don't want to go.
Thanks for doing the film.
No, all good, man. It's good. Mate, the very last All-Star winner.
Yeah. No, yeah, sort of right spot, right time, sort of got under them and kind of felt like, you know, sort of wrecked their party because Mark and obviously, you know, Hickman and his dad's done a lot for All-Stars and I've sort of just done a few races, so it would have been willing for, you know, one of them to obviously get the victory, but mate, race wins don't come around very often. I've been doing this long enough that you got to cherish them when it happens, so we'll live it up, take it and then go again, mate. That's what it is.
As a fan, that race was absolutely hectic. Okay, there's so much going on.
Yeah. No, well, that's I sort of knew at the start of the race it was a pretty fast pace, so it was like, well, sort of sat with them. When I got them, I wasn't sure. I knew I had the better line because when I got them, they were sort of spinning their wheels up top. So felt like we had good car speed, and then yeah, by the sounds of it, it was all happening behind, and there was you know, they throw lap traffic in as well, make it a bit more, yeah, a bit more going on. But you know, hey, get out front, and you got to take them when they come.
Yeah, what did you do? Leg? Son, yes. Now, you want to get a hug, a t-shirt.
Mate, on the podium with your brother for the final All-Stars. It's pretty emotional, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to really make the podium tonight. Like, since I've had this A1 on, I haven't really had a good run. And yeah, tonight to one of my favourite tracks as well to get the win. Yeah, pretty happy with Steve to win it. I thought if it was me, it would be good. If I wasn't going to win it, it's good for Steve to win it anyway.
You've been pretty loyal to All-Stars over the years?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't even know how many races I've done, like many. I just didn't get to 100 like some of the others. I think I just fell short, and yeah, we won a lot of races and a lot of podiums, and yeah, the last race to get a podium, I'm pretty happy with it.
It's going to leave a big hole in 360 racing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to do. I might just schedule around a few more 410 races because that'll free me up a bit, and yeah, and do probably some other 360 races in between.
Cheers, man.
Whether it be by naming rights sponsors or from the All-Star Challenge. Andrew, can you come up here, please?
Not easy, but yeah, we've come a long way.
People don't realise that at Warrnambool the night after the All-Star Challenge.
So, probably the other thing I just want to touch on, guys. Last night we went to the presentation night for All-Stars. It was like the last one, and I filmed quite a bit of stuff in regards to like Mandy giving a speech and stuff, and she was obviously quite emotional, and to be honest, I just don't really want to put that out there. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's right to sort of show her in that light. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's right. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And yeah, that's pretty much where the All-Stars finishes, unfortunately. So we're here for night 2 of the Easter Series 360s here at Mildura, and see how it goes from there.